Welcome back to Global Wheel Hub, the place where two-wheel passion meets high-octane storytelling. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated machines ever to break cover, an engineering masterpiece that blurs the line between MotoGP pedigree and street-legal insanity. This is the 2026 Yamaha M1 V4. A bike that doesn't just push boundaries a broken bar, it erases them entirely. So buckle up, because this review is going to take you deep into the heart of Yamaha's most advanced production superbike yet. The moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Yamaha M1 V4, the message is loud and clear. This is a race bike dressed up just enough for the street. Inspired directly by the YZR-M1 MotoGP prototype, the M1 V4 brings competition DNA to everyday riders, so well, everyday riders who want to tame a 230-plus horsepower monster. Every panel, every crease, and every aerodynamic blade has been sculpted with one purpose: speed. The redesigned fairing integrates next-generation active aero winglets that automatically adjust depending on throttle input, lean angle, and wind resistance. These aren't just cosmetic fins, they're functional, reducing lift at high speeds and keeping the front end planted when you unleash all the fury of that new V4 power plant. And that brings us straight to the heart of this beast. For the first time in Yamaha's modern superbike history, the company shifts away from its signature cross-plane inline 4 and embraces a blistering 999cc V4 engine. Yamaha claims this move wasn't just about raw power, it was about scalability, thermal stability, and achieving MotoGP-like delivery. The result: a staggering 232 horsepower in stock form and 118 Nm of torque delivered in a smooth yet explosive curve. Twist the throttle, and the M1 V4 responds with ferocity. Revs climb fast, the intake roars, and the exhaust screams with a uniquely aggressive growl that only a V4 can produce. Thanks to a redesigned air intake system with dual ram air channels, the bike breathes deeper, accelerates quicker, and maintains power even under extreme conditions. But what truly sets this bike apart is the level of control Yamaha has engineered into it. The 2026 M1 V4 features the latest iteration of Yamaha's intelligent ride-dynamics system, a MotoGP-derived electronics package that monitors everything from wheel slip to chassis pitch in real time. Traction control, engine braking, slide control, launch control, wheelie management, and cornering ABS are now tied into a hyper-fast 6-axis EMU. But the real innovation is the new predictive ride AI, which analyzes your riding inputs and road conditions to anticipate loss of traction before it happens. It's like having a silent go-rider, a one whose only job is to keep you alive while you push the bike to its absolute limits. The transmission also gets MotoGP love. Yamaha equips the M1 V4 with a close ratio 6-speed gearbox paired with a bidirectional quick shifter that's now smoother and faster than anything Yamaha has put on a production bike. The slipper clutch has been redesigned for improved stability under aggressive downshifting, especially during track riding. Want even more performance? Activate Track Mode Plus, and the bike tightens throttle response, sharpens electronic intervention, and engages launch logic borrowed straight from the YZR-M1 race program. Now let's talk chassis, because power means nothing if you can't tame it. The M1 V4 uses a lightweight hybrid frame combining cast aluminium with carbon-reinforced sections for improved flex and rigidity. Yamaha engineers went all out here. The bike is 6 kilograms lighter than the previous R1M, tipping the scales at an incredible 174 kilograms dry. The weight distribution has been refined to keep the V4's mass centralized, improving mid-corner stability and making transitions razor-sharp. Whether you're carving tight canyon roads or flicking through chicanes, the M1 V4 responds instantly, almost telepathically. Suspension comes courtesy of Aelin's latest SmartTech 3.0 system. Riders can select from automatic dynamic modes or dial in manual settings for track precision. The semi-active suspension continuously adjusts damping based on speed, lean angle, and brake pressure. On the road, it smooths out imperfections. On the track, it locks the bike down for absolute confidence. Braking is equally impressive. Dual 330mm carbon ceramic discs up front paired with Brembo-style Yamaha calipers deliver breathtaking stopping power with exceptional feel. The rear features a 245mm disc designed for traction-assisted modulation during aggressive lean angles. Advanced cornering ABS keeps the bike stable even during panic braking while leaned over, something only the elite class of superbikes can do well. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the technology. Cockpit. The 2026 Yamaha M1 V4 features a massive 7.5-inch curved TFT display that feels more like a fighter jet HUD than a motorcycle gauge. You get customizable ride modes, track telemetry, lean angle data, lap timers, tire temperature monitoring, and even a built-in performance analyzer that gives detailed post-ride breakdowns. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity allow seamless updates and pairing with Yamaha's Ride Cloud app, where you can store presets, share data with other riders, and even overlay your laps on a digital track map. The design itself is pure MotoGP spirit, sharp, sleek, and purposeful. The LED headlamps are slimmer than ever, and the tail section is compact, almost minimalistic, leaving just enough room for a lightweight seat. The central exhaust is designed not only for aerodynamics but also for optimal sound tuning. The titanium and carbon fiber finish screams premium craftsmanship, while the color options are Yamaha Racing Blue, Stealth Black, and the limited factory livery edition add personality to the machine. So, what about the price? With all this MotoGP technology packed into a street bike, the 2026 Yamaha M1 V4 doesn't come cheap. Expected pricing starts around $39,999 for the base model and can climb to $47,500 for the factory livery edition with carbon pack extras. It's expensive, no doubt, but Yamaha isn't pretending this bike is for beginners. This is a flagship superbike built for those who demand the closest thing to a MotoGP machine without needing a race license. But the true selling point of the M1 V4 goes beyond numbers. It's the way Yamaha has blended MotoGP innovation with street practicality. It's the seamless connection between rider and machine. It's the feeling of controlling immense power without ever feeling overwhelmed. It's the craftsmanship, the engineering, the heritage, and the thrill of riding something that feels alive beneath you. In a world full of superbikes trying to outdo each other with more power and more tech, the 2026 Yamaha M1 V4 stands apart by doing one thing exceptionally well: delivering pure, unfiltered excitement. It's unforgiving yet refined, wild yet manageable, and aggressive yet elegant. This is the evolution of Yamaha performance, the next step in two-wheeled adrenaline, and a bike that will undoubtedly go down as a legend in the superbike world. Thank you for watching Global Wheel Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Yamaha M1 V4, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss our latest reviews. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your wheels turning.